Hi, thank you for joining us. My name is Joel Numa. I am here with Jessica Justice, Brandon Ozine, Setoya Jamerson, and Pearline Redmond. We make up Penta Capital Strategists, and we're here today to present to you the new Radio Shack. Radio Shack is one of the most respected and recognizable brands in the United States. It is as American as apple pie and baseball, an iconic brand that has become part of our culture. Unfortunately, today Radio Shack finds itself in serious financial trouble. The data shows that over the last 5 years, the company has experienced a consistent drop in net sales, operating revenue, gross profit, total sales, and working capital. The reason for this downturn can be attributed to five main challenges the company faces today. 1. The stores are outdated. 2. The merchandise needs to be revamped. 3. Customer service is less than stellar. 4. A weak online presence. And 5. A lack of relevance with the young generation of shoppers. Studies show that most of Radio Shack's customers are 30 years of age or older. The company has been referred to as irrelevant and out of touch with the millennial generation. We at Penta Capital Strategists believe that the solution and the first step to take in saving this American icon is a new dynamic advertising campaign showcasing the new Radio Shack. This campaign will be spearheaded by a 30-second commercial that will show some of Radio Shack's advantages over our lead competitors and a connection between the brand and a young generation while still acknowledging our previous loyal customers. Thanks to our connections and our proven success in the music industry, we have enlisted Virgin and Atlantic Records as collaborators to support this campaign. This collaboration will be completely beneficial and free of cost for all parties involved. Our projected goal as a result of this marketing strategy is an increase in revenue of 20% in the first year, escalating accordingly in each of the consequent years. The cost of this campaign will only be $2 million per year, a modest figure considering what's at stake. It is also a number that can be easily obtained by the sacrifice of closing 200 stores if needed. Moving forward with this strategy will resurrect Radio Shack. It will give back to the company the brand respect it once had, and it will introduce to the world the new Radio Shack. Our internal analysis shows that although Radio Shack once thrived because it was the leader in providing current technology, in recent years it has experienced a decline in numbers and brand name popularity. Currently, Radio Shack's market standing is very weak. The New York Stock Exchange is reporting that Radio Shack does not have a high enough market value to be listed on the exchange, with the minimum required being $50 million. The company's financial situation is dire to say the least, but the campaign highlighted in this proposal will turn it all around and allow Radio Shack to continue to be true to its mission statement, to be the neighborhood technology resource equipping consumers with the right product and know-how based on their needs. Radio Shack has competitors on every side, both in brick and mortar as well as e-commerce. Currently, we are a distant third to Apple and Best Buy in all categories except in diversity of merchandise. That is why it is so important that we at Radio Shack implement the marketing campaign proposed here. We must evolve to become relevant and connected to a younger generation. Millennials are 25% of the U.S. population, and they represent $1 trillion in direct buying power. They're also a huge influence on older generations. Our strategy for implementation of the new Radio Shack marketing campaign will be to launch a 30-second commercial that will serve as its propulsion engine. This commercial will be produced under the direction of Penta Capital Strategists with the technical support of national TV spots. Every aspect of this production will be overseen and approved by Radio Shack's Chief Marketing Officer Jennifer Warren and her marketing counterparts over at Virgin and Atlantic Records. This commercial will impact the overall operation of the company because it will direct a new demographic group previously unreached by Radio Shack to the new Radio Shack. It will allow us as a company to make young consumers aware of our new store model, our revamped merchandise, our new and improved staff, our upcoming free downloads, and the in-store artist appearances. This new group of consumers will increase our sales across the board, and it will change the perception of our brand to be associated with accolades such as cool, hip, relevant, and technologically sophisticated. Here's a sample of what that commercial will look like. The cost for implementing this strategy is only $2 million per year, all inclusive. That is $30,000 for the production of the commercial by national TV spots, $576,000 for digital marketing by 6S Marketing, and $1.4 million that will be implemented in TV advertising that will play in network stations and 10 of the highest rated ad-supported cable TV stations. This campaign will require no additional staffing or resources beyond the $2 million per year. As stated before, it is all inclusive in our deal with Success Marketing, national TV spots, and our collaborators. All decisions for the commercial and any marketing issues will be handled by Radio Shack's Chief Marketing Officer, Jennifer Warren. Presently, there are no legal concerns associated with this marketing campaign. All parties involved have agreed that Virgin and Atlantic Records will provide Radio Shack with the proper permits and licenses for the music used, the promotional downloads, and their distribution. Radio Shack will in turn be responsible for securing the proper permits and for the cost associated with the production of the commercial. All employees on the set of the commercial filming will have the proper insurance coverage if any is deemed necessary. Copyright to the commercial will belong to the Radio Shack Corporation, while Atlantic and Virgin Records will continue to own the rights to the music used. In financial terms, this campaign will represent a 20% increase in sales in the first year, escalating accordingly in each year after that. The bottom line is a total of $412 million in sales the first year, almost $500 million on the second year, and $600 million on the third year, all for a fixed cost of just $2 million per year. With your approval to implement this marketing strategy, our 3-year timeline will include the following milestones. 1. The running of the new 30-second commercial nationally and in key geographic markets to focus on groups of 18 to 30-year-olds. 2. In-store appearances by artists and monthly music downloads. 3. An increase of positive brand awareness. 4. Online relevance and social media presence with references and positive feedback. And 5. A consistent increase of sales as a result of the new campaign. To evaluate our strategy, we will look at our numbers and we will also have customers fill out survey sheets. The survey will ask questions such as how was your experience? Rate the store from 1 to 5, 1 being the worst and 5 being great. We will also ask for their age, what their level of technology is, how often do they purchase new technology, and how did they like the new features. Once we've gathered this data, we will either continue with the strategy as is or we will make the necessary changes. Our goal is to remain connected with our customers. We want to make sure that at all times we're providing them with what they need. As a team, we have devised a cost-effective, sustainable marketing strategy that will not only improve Radio Shack's positive brand awareness, but it will also attract a whole new group of customers. These new customers, in addition to our loyal customer base, will improve our sales and therefore the bottom line for our shareholders. Beyond the before illustrated tangible benefits, this campaign's success will intangibly affect in a positive way the other challenges this company has faced in recent years. We understand that $2 million and the closing of 200 stores may seem like a lot to sacrifice at this point, but it is really a small amount when you consider what is at stake and the fact that it would mean the rebirth of Radio Shack. Thank you very much for your time and attention. At this point, we will answer any questions you may have.